I think he needs to evaluate what he wants to do in the sport. If it's just to make money, that's great. Let us know. I want to coach world champions, so my motivations are different. So I think that just to kind of show up and do that and not really back it up, to me, was just kind of uninspiring.
Wow,
And that's his head coach.
Drama.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
If you're Strickland out, fuck.
That's
Nicksick knows
interesting.
what he's
Did you
talking
get
about.
that from the performance?
Yes.
You did.
Yeah.
A lot of
I-
you gotta go all out.
I also don't know, like, he also doesn't have the skill set to die on his shield. It's just not what he does.
Right.
So it's kind of like for Nicksick, who I absolutely adore and I love him. I think he's one or two best coaches in the game. Like, I would ask him, like, so for Strickland, what's your definition of dying on your shield? What would
Did he want him to
satisfy
be
you?
more aggressive? Did he want him to?
He was like, you're doing the same thing you did in the first fight,
Right.
so maybe take more chances because, but it's just like you're talking to a guy who's a volume puncher that throws ones and twos and teep kicks.
Yes.
He's not a power puncher. He's not going to take him down. He's not a finisher.
Right.
So you're asking a guy that doesn't have the skill set to do something that's totally out of his skill set.
That he's never done before.
You got
He
like
doesn't do it.
against
I
the
don't
world
know what
champion.
you do.
when you're watching a fight and you know you're losing a fight, you got to do something. And like I've heard cornermen all the time just like desperately pleading, like go, go, go. Like
Yeah.
it's inevitable.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna happen. So why
Yeah.
not? Why not throw a flying knee? Why not just get crazy, get wild, get in a scramble, do something to create an opportunity to actually win. It's when you just
I guess what you could, if you're Nicksick, I would have told Strickland that fifth round, like, buddy, clearly he's not going to be Yo Romero and just throw caution to the wind and just let all hang up. Like, our number one goal for this round, you're down the scorecards 4-0. Number one goal, don't step back. I don't give a fuck what he does, what he's throwing. Don't step back. Just go forward. Your only goal is not to step back, and hopefully we land something.
Just throw.
But for people like, oh, he should have shot, he should have done. It's just not.
not just create something.
It's like asking
Has he
skateboard.
ever wrestled? Has he ever shot on anybody?
Yeah, he's shot, but it's just not his.
It's not his
his cup of tea.
Especially not against a guy that strong.
Which is not what he does.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's it.
Darren, we know you're a busy man. Got a lot of stops to make, dude.
It's been a busy week. So
Darren has training to do. Okay, he's got to go train
Well, he has a league to run.
and a league to run.
Yeah,
I got teams to sell to billionaires.
I know, dude. So you go for what's the schedule like? Go from here.
Well, like this month, so I've been in Vancouver, New Orleans, Dallas, Phoenix, Salt Lake City, and LA. So the team that we sold is in one of those cities.
Wow.
You are a puzzle. You are amazing.
And are we gonna get like one big announcement, or is it gonna be?
So we signed the term sheet. We got to go through due diligence, and then once it's done that, which I don't anticipate any issues with, then we'll announce.
And when do we expect to get the hard announcement of the fight date in April, venue?
For sure by next week,
Oh,
or
wow.
hopefully by the end of this week.
Nice.
There we go.
And then most of the fights, because whatever happens in this first month of fights dictates what happens in the next month of fights.
Yes.
And there's been movement within the roster based on from where they were drafted to, because like we're getting feedback of like I didn't know Rockhold and Weidman really both wanted to fight each other, but when they come at me with like, hey, we want to fight each other, cool. Like I
Make
I
it
like
happen.
the fight.
Why not? Yeah.
Let's if it's logical and it makes sense, let's do it. Like my job, and this is kind of what's happening right now, is like some of these guys, some of them are amazing, and they're like, we want the big fights, we want the big names. Like let's do the logical thing for the the promotion side of it. Fantastic. And then other guys are like, I don't want to fight that guy.
Yeah.
I want to fight, because there's two guys on each team, so then there's 10 other potential fights that they could fight within their weight category. And some of these guys don't want to fight some of these other guys.
Why?
Tough fights.
Yeah.
You want to fight Gegard Mousasi?
No, I do not.
A lot of
wanna
people
fight.
sign up to fight Gegard.
Not a lot of people putting
No.
like, yeah, give me that Gegard fight.
gonna be a tough
No.
fight.
He's still got a lot of
So,
fight left in him.
but
Oh yeah.
I have to do what makes the most sense.
yeah.
So it's like, okay, I'll take your feedback, but at the end of the day, and that's how our
It's a
contracts
business
are structured.
decision. Yeah.
It's,
Drawing Gegard or Yoel Romero.
it's like
fuck off.
the
Like,
49ers can't say, oh, we don't want to go and play Philadelphia next
No,
week,
no.
right? Like, so there
You're a
is
pro.
none of that.
Yeah, you're a pro.
Like,
You're gonna
you're
take
getting
what you
paid
get.
well.
Yeah.
We're paying these guys well. They're getting a rev share. They're getting taken care of. This isn't like, oh, we're taking care of these guys. You fight who you need to fight. And if you don't want to, no problem. I'll give you a release. Walk away.
Who is fighting Gegard? He's the
Fight-
Riddler.
Derek Brunson. That's the fight. And if Derek Brunson doesn't want that fight,
That's a good fight.
he can go.
Yeah.
I think it's the most logical fight we can make at middleweight.
Yep.
We got some
They both have a
phenomenal
lot of
middleweights
fight left in them. Both of them.
Douglas Lima, Uriah Hall, two of the kick masters.
That's a great
That's
fight.
very intriguing.
Yeah.
So let's make the fights that
Are they fighting at 70 or 85?
well, they'll fight at 200, so they don't have to cut weight.
Damn.
So all of our guys go up weight.
Yeah,
You know,
Lima was a
be middleweight.
huge 170 pounder. He was huge.
well, so he's been 185 for a while, but like that fight will be
started at 70,
that fight will be
right?
at 200. And if they want to do catch weight and they're like, hey, we're both walking around at 211, fight at 211,
205.
fight at 210. I don't care.
Jesus,
You're
yeah, why not? It
So-
doesn't matter. You're fighting that guy.
doesn't matter. Like
Wow.
so we'll make the catch weights at whatever weight. We don't care if
That's
if you
going to be
both
really
agree
cool to
to
see
it.
those guys healthy and just hydrated and just
I
like,
can't wait.
They've had time off, right? They've had time to recover
Recover,
from
train.
injuries,
Yep.
get their heads right, maybe train some different stuff. So it's not like we're in fight camp, we're waiting for the call, we're waiting for the call. It's our injuries are healed. Like who doesn't want to see Alexander Gustafsson come back and
I'd
fight?
love to
yeah.
see it.
One of my
Maybe he's
faves.
fighting Ovin St. Preux. I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe that's what's
damn.
happening.
Good fight.
Like maybe we're making some
Tony Ferg,
fights here.
Dylan Dennis.
I'm
What's up,
getting,
New
I'm
York?
getting,
That one we got to figure out the weight a little bit, but I think
I'm getting
We'll figure
excited.
it out.
I think we'll figure
They'll
it out.
figure it
getting
out.
excited. Is that her?
That's Hannah Goldie.
That's
Oh,
her
damn.
teammate.
You've never seen
So
her,
like,
B?
come on,
Yeah.
let's talk about marketability.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hannah Goldie has got something
never
to
seen
say.
her, B?
No, sir.
Oh, buddy.
They did a photo
What?
shoot together recently. You should probably try to pull that up.
That's
that
Hannah
photo
Goldie.
shoot.
I'm in.
They are
I'm
the
fan.
most marketable
Oh my lord.
professional sports teammates,
Jesus Christ.
on the planet right now.
I'm an instant fan.
right? So that's the Miami strawweights.
What in the fuck?
You have a problem
is
with that,
going-
B?
What in the fuck is going?
We
what
have
in the,
very marketable athletes.
those are all fighters. What in the actual fucks is going on?
Two
here?
of them are. The other two, I don't think so.
I think
the other two are
they're
fighting
actually-
different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and there's a sneak peek at our Miami team logos.
Fan. I'm a fan.
How could you not?
I think
be?
you're onto something here.
But I think too, as far as storytelling, like even with a guy like Dylan Dennis, like if you can peel back that, obviously he trolls and does a lot of stuff. He's actually a good kid,
Yeah.
a good guy. I keep
Yeah.
calling everyone kids. He's actually a good guy. When you peel it back
Let's
and get
tell
to
the story.
get to his
Let's
origin
tell
story,
his
like
story, yes.
yes, I'm in.
Let's honor. We've got living legends.
Yeah,
And let's tell their story, right? Like
Yeah.
I think sometimes it's the brand doesn't always want them to become like exit into stratosphere, right? But like I'm the total opposite. This
Yeah.
is a
Get yours.
platform for these fighters to tell their story. Let's create LeBron James and Patrick Mahomes of MMA fighters. And
good for everybody.
Absolutely.
Jesus.
Good for everybody.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What is that woman's name again?
Hannah Goldie.
Right. And she's not. she was.
Technically, her last name's not Goldie. I found that after booking her flight. It's but yeah, she goes. by
Yeah.
Hannah
Who
Goldie.
cares? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be exciting. There's some stuff to watch.